Many of us are limiting our trips to the grocery store and trying to make do with whatever we have in our homes right now when it comes to making the meal. So to make sure that you're getting the most out of the items that you have in your pantry, the Valley Today's Abby Furchner joins us live as we learn more about off-the-hip cooking and using up some of those leftovers we have around. Good morning, Abby.
Good morning, Jordan. I'm here with the co-founder of Food of the North, Megan Meardal. And Megan, for those who haven't heard of off-the-hip cooking, this is a new term for me too. Can you explain a little bit what that is?
Absolutely. So off-the-hip cooking is where you make a recipe that's based more on what you have on hand versus finding a specific recipe and going out and buying all the ingredients. Like we said, we're trying to limit our trips to the grocery store. We're trying to stay in our homes. So it's really trying to get creative with what you have on hand. And so using those pantry items, those canned goods, using the different sauces, the rices, the beans, all of those different things was kind of the basis of our meals today.
Yeah, and I want to talk about the stir fry that we just made not that long ago. We made a hot dish and we made a pizza, which were awesome recipes. But the stir fry, I loved it because I am one that I'll buy a certain seasoning for a recipe and then I'll never touch that seasoning again. But with the stir fry, that was really great to incorporate some of those seasonings that you have that you are confused on what you can use in a different dish.
Absolutely, yeah. We often buy a certain spice. I think you mentioned turmeric or curry, and then you use it for one recipe and then it's sitting in your cupboard. And you know, spices have a shelf life too. The longer they sit in there, the more they lose their flavor. So we want to find ways that we can use up those seasonings. So this stir fry, it's not actually a stir fry. It's more of like a curry style dish, but I'm calling it a stir fry because we cooked it in a skillet on the stovetop. But it used chipotle, curry, turmeric, cumin, paprika. It just had a really nice assortment of spices. And really, it's about becoming comfortable with different spices too, kind of knowing which ones go together. And that's the beauty of off-the-hip cooking too, is you kind of learn how to meld different flavors together to make things taste really good.
Yeah, I absolutely loved all of these recipes. So of course we'll have them up on valleynewslive.com. But too, all of these use tomatoes and onion, and I will be the first to admit that I buy them and then I just let them go rotten in my kitchen or in my fridge because I'm like, what am I ever going to use this for? I don't even know why I purchased this, but these all have those. So if you're like me and you always buy those and they always seem to just be sitting there, these are great recipes to use them. But like I said, we'll have those recipes up online.
I think everyone's in the same boat, Abby. So some good advice this morning, reporting live on this Thursday morning. Thank you very much. Tensions are high.